Danger, danger. Woo, woo. Danger, danger. Alright. Danger, danger. Woo, woo. Danger, danger.
Welcome racers around the world, this is Minardi Simsport again, and today we are at round 2 of the South American Circuit Superstars League. And as you can see, we are ahead of the qualifying here.
Alright, good luck.
Me.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, that was the team radio interrupting my narration. It's gonna happen a few times during this broadcast, as we use the team radio a bit more extensive this time. And here you see me doing a mistake that I never ever did in all my what must be over 1,000 laps of time trials. So already right out of the gate a real bad qualifying lap, even though just before the race I did about 10.3s in a row, so that's very fast and consistent actually, but nervousness is also affecting me through the race. So WhiteVanMan is about to cross the finish line and me coming in here.
Completely messed it up.
Yeah, I completely screwed up. Very, very nearly got a corner cutting penalty on the first hairpin. In fact, I'm surprised I managed to scrape through in third.
Me too. Second. I got you on push to speak, so don't be surprised if I'm quieter or only talk on the straight. Good luck, mate.
No, I'll keep it fairly quiet. Don't want to put you off.
So here we are at the start, good start, lead dog ahead, he had a good qualifying lap. And then WhiteVanMan got in a bit of a tussle, and accidentally collided with Mike Murphy, got hit another time and another time, so the unluckiest start that you could have on WhiteVanMan's side. So lead dog in front, I'm following very closely behind, and Mike Murphy in third. WhiteVanMan lost the position there due to the collision with Mike Murphy and the collision right afterwards. The two of them spoke it out and none of them is blaming each other.
It's going to be a lot faulty for me, I got damage.
WhiteVanMan with damage here, and he's having to hold off Muritopin. And here you can see me following lead dog closely again, just not letting go.
10-4.
Yeah, I was just confirming that I heard WhiteVanMan's radio message. Focusing on catching up with Le Dog here, and Mike Murphy behind me. So my qualifying lap was about 2 to 3 tenths off the real pace that I have, so Le Dog is actually slightly slower than me here, but I want to of course pass him cleanly, or try to pass him cleanly, because racing is not only about your pace but about your racecraft as well. And Le Dog is doing a great job there, holding me off, and just defending with good pace. And 2 tenths faster lap time is not really enough to do a easy pass here, so just have to keep head down, focus, and try to figure something out here. It's especially a lot of pressure since Mike Murphy is right behind me. He also had a qualifying session that didn't go to plan. So, except Le Dog, we all had a bit of troubles with the qualifying session in the front.
Just got wrecked.
He really got wrecked there by Muritopin. Not sure what happened there. I didn't actually read up on everything on the incident, but that was quite a heavy accident, and WhiteVanMan already had damage, so this is just adding to the drama here. Okay, pit stop for Le Dog in lap 4. And another collision between Muritopin and WhiteVanMan, who are also going into the pits. Of course, smart decision by WhiteVanMan, because with a broken car like this you don't want to spend too much time on track. Especially in this race we are combining the results of 2 groups, so overall lap time is really important. And so WhiteVanMan did a smart decision there. And here we switch to me. I'm in the lead right now. But Le Dog of course did the undercut, so he should stay quite a bit in front of me. Actually, he should have extended his lead to me. and Mike Murphy right behind me. That's never a good feeling. It's a good feeling on normal lobby race days where it's just good old fun, but here it's fun and it's about something. It's pressure. It's different here. So I'm coming out, and as I thought already, Le Dog has a bit more gap, but now I have fresher tires, not as much of an advantage as he had in the undercut, but I have a small advantage again, like last weekend. If you saw the first race, I have a small advantage for several laps, while he had a giant advantage for 1 lap. So trying to catch up to Le Dog now and fix my qualifying. And Mike Murphy on my tail, so we are a good bunch of 3 here. Here is WhiteVanMan. If you consider what he had to go through in this beginning phase of this race, and you just saw me in the upper top corner, he really doesn't have a lot of gap to us, considering all the bumps and crashes that he had to go through. He's really holding on to it nicely, so just keeping your nerves calm in a moment like that is already quite a good achievement. And here, a speed penalty for me also didn't happen for weeks, I would say. So this race really threw me off. I have to do everything in my power to yeah, get that P1 back. But yeah, as I said, not happened to me in many weeks that I had any speed penalty, so quite something in this race, the messed up qualifying and the speed penalty. But now, as I said, focus on catching up to Le Dog. And here, WhiteVanMan, you can see again the distance, not too big, he's there. If something happens in front, he would be there to react to it. Yeah, now visibly catching up to Le Dog, who is struggling with the tires, it seems. Driving with worn tires is a bit of, how to say, it's something that I like, so I don't lose too much time on them, or as little as possible. And I'm really catching up on Le Dog now, who is taking very wide lines with the worn tires, which is what you should avoid if you have worn tires. So really close now, and now is our pit stop window where we have to come in, and this is a controversial scene. As you can see, Le Dog came a bit into the dirt, and I slightly touched him there, not anticipating him rotating his car there, and so there was a slight touch, but as you could see,
I think I'm stuck in fourth unless Mike makes a mistake.
as you could see, I tried to steer away from it. Let me know down in the comments below what you think, if that was my fault or if that was avoidable. Happy to hear all your opinions. And here WhiteVanMan again. You can see the gap, he's actually closed in a little bit there. Super fast
Going
pace.
fast, anything can happen.
Oh, we never stop going fast.
Yeah, I was just encouraging WhiteVanMan here to keep heads down, keep the pace up, because if anything happens in front, he's profit. So you can see Mike Murphy here in the pits, and I'm coming by right now, and actually WhiteVanMan not too far away either.
Where are you, Mike?
Where are you, Mike? He asked. Yeah, he's not far away, but far enough away if you have a competitive feel like this.
Back to
Okay,
P1.
Good job.
Yeah, just let WhiteVanMan know that I'm back in P1. So my strategy also worked really nicely there. So the gap that I opened up to Le Dog, quite considerable. And here's WhiteVanMan. You can see it's like 1 or 2 curves away only. Now fastest lap of the race for me, 37.8. So the question now, will Le Dog let Mike Murphy pass?
Suspecting team orders at MMM.
We'll have to see. Mike should have fresher tires, but I'm hoping for some resistance.
Yeah, Mike Murphy with the fresher tires, so we was really curious at that point if there will be team orders. And here we have the scene. Ledoc letting Mike Murphy pass. Afterwards we could confirm it was not team orders, it was just Ledoc being a great sportsman or teammate and just realizing that Mike Murphy has something left in this race and that he has a real shot for P1, so it's a great move, respectable to let his teammate pass in this situation. There's been a swap, yeah. That's right, WhiteVanMan, there was a swap, and that means Mike Murphy is now on my tail for the last lap, and he has fresher tires, 1 lap fresher tires, and if you're driving on that competitive level, 1 lap fresher tires
Mike's
really
pushing with fresher tires.
Bring it home.
So it's just several more corners, but as I said, Mike Murphy is driving perfectly, and here I even braked in the wrong moment, which I also didn't have happen for probably a few hundred laps. I always get this corner right usually, but it just worked out.
Whew. Yes. Where are you?
Fourth.
Danger, danger. Woo, woo. Danger, danger. Alright. Danger, danger. Woo, woo. Danger, danger.